Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
Male dolphins form boy bands, synchronizing their mating calls and swimming and turning in unison to attract mates.
Is this another ploy to get me to do a dolphin noise?
I mean, usually.
Not happening this time.
You know what is happening? Cameron, happening all the time right now on this show. Use the hashtag Geeks Corner or the hashtag Geeks Corner 500 to talk at us this evening. We would talk back at you
Or
as well.
use both.
Use both.
All the above, absolutely. And you know what else is happening is we have a magical effect happening that's going to bring us someone for a surprise for this 500th episode of Geeks Corner. And I think they're coming right now. In fact, that's
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange. Wait, that's not Doctor Strange. I thought it was Doctor Strange.
Hey guys.
It's Murray. Hey, Murray.
Hey.
It is we are wonderful. It is our 500th anniversary, 500th episode of we are old.
Years.
Been around for 500 years.
Who knew? What?
We're very old.
That is so true. Anyway, it's our 500th episode. I'm going to say it wrong again. Of Geeks Corner. And so tonight we are going to have a normal show, but we're also going to have a few surprises thrown in. And we thought we'd throw in some geek facts throughout the night about Geeks Corner. And so I think, should I go bottom to top or top to bottom, like in terms of numbers, Katie?
I think top to bottom.
Okay, so as we go through this, I'm going to give a few facts about the show. And the first fact will come as no surprise to anybody, but in the 500 episodes of Geeks Corner, there has been one person that has been in every episode of Geeks Corner.
Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Is it me?
No.
It's Adam, isn't it?
It's Adam.
He might be making an appearance. You never really know.
Is it Violette?
That would have been fun. I wonder how I bet he's back in Jamaica, huh?
He probably
Is it the,
Artiste Violette.
Is it the one like road sign, the freeway sign with the arrows?
Oh, it is that
We
too.
should have. That would have been a good. I almost brought that in and put it up here, but it's really heavy.
It is not in one of the episodes when we transferred to the new set.
Yep.
Because there was 1 week where the set was under construction.
Yeah. There's a few it hasn't been in. All right, so it is me, obviously, that has been in all 500 episodes. We will continue down. Anybody want to make a guess? Because it's not as easy. Katie can't answer, obviously. Anybody want to make a guess on who is in the second most episodes on Geeks Corner? And it's not as obvious. Or, I mean, like, the numbers aren't as obvious as I would have expected.
Oh, yeah. The numbers are different.
In fact, a lot of them surprised me.
Yeah, so me too.
So, what season are we on right now?
We're on season 9.
Season 9.
Season
So-
10?
My first instinct would be say Johnny 5, but I feel like that's not right.
We're going to do top 3. So who's number 2?
I've been on, I think, 1 or 2 more episodes than Katie, at least initially. Or Katie, did you beat me?
Don't give stuff away, Katie. All right, so what's your guess, Cameron?
I guess Johnny 5 for my number 2.
Murray, what's your guess?
The brick wall.
The brick wall. Well, that's a good guess too, but it's not as correct. Johnny 5 actually is second, and he had 264 episodes that he had been on. But what is surprising to me, and mainly it's just how time so quickly goes by, is that in third, our third longest tenured host on Geeks Corner is actually Cameron at 240. You are catching up, man.
Almost there.
You are almost there. All right, we're going to keep moving on into the show now. We'll throw some more facts in about this as we go throughout. First thing, it's a weird time to be talking about Disney news because there's so much stuff that's just kind of a bummer, and that's really not the way we go. But this one actually depends on how you look at it, either a bummer or something to be really excited about. And that is that Grad nights have been canceled for 2020. And if you're a high school grad, I think you're probably bummed, and I would be too. I didn't live in California when I graduated high school, so our grad party was you were locked into a gym all night, and that just wasn't super
Yeah,
exciting.
overnight lockups.
Yeah.
Rural.
But
I know that life.
California tradition is you go to Disneyland. You stay at Disney California Adventure now, I guess. All night.
Southern California.
Yeah, Southern California. Okay. So you didn't get to either, Murray?
I did not.
Oh,
even though
Remember, the further
I've been in
north you
native
go, the
California.
further south you get.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
So my question is, and then for us guests and so I think the cast members too, it's kind of one of those things like I really wish it was just confined to the time after we were gone, because it tends to get a little bit exciting and a little bit much. So what do you guys think about this? This is usually something that's starting up fairly soon, and it will go through what, June usually, mid-June.
It was supposed to start May 3rd, and I think it's going to go through the last week of June.
So in 2 weeks for 2 months.
Yeah.
Here's my question out of it being canceled. I know that what my curiosity is how much of a profit margin does Disney get on the grad trips? Because
Do you know how much a ticket is?
well, it's less because the schools are buying bulk, and they're buying. I think that where the profit comes in for Disney is that they close down the park a little early, and in exchange, they have almost a whole nother park's worth of tickets purchased at a discounted rate. Again,
So it's kind of like the parties.
kind of, yeah, but I know that it is not the word I want to use is hassle, but it's not really a hassle. It's just that it is an inconvenience for Disney to put these on in general because it takes up a lot of resources in a particular way. It does exclude a part of the public. And let's face it, it is a certain age bracket that is a little bit more difficult to control in general. I'm wondering if the experience of not having it this year will be enough to persuade them to lessen it in the future.
I halfway agree with you on that. The flip side in my brain, as I was like, as you were leading up to, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. But then on the flip side, if they're in recovery mode for the next 2 years,
Every
3
dollar
years,
they
whatever,
get, yeah.
they're going to want every cent.
Yeah.
What do you think, Murray?
I thought like a couple of years ago, there's at least a rumor that they were going to get rid of them entirely at that point. I mean, I'm a little bit with Cameron that they might maybe try to figure just something out different, like a summertime party or something that like after hours party, kind of like the Halloween one instead. And
Instead of it being all night,
instead of it being all night, yep. And
which wouldn't be a
things
bad
like that.
idea.
Yeah, but I feel like there's been some times that they've not wanted to have grad nights.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So very quickly, do you think they'll be back next year? Katie, Cameron, Murray, and then me. Make your predictions for Bailey to record.
Yes, because they'll need money.
Okay.
Yes, because they'll need money.
Murray.
yes, because high schoolers are scary. So they might riot if there's not a grad night. I don't want to get in between the crowd and Disneyland.
I just
Miss Parks a
imagine.
lot.
High schoolers are terrifying. I would have not been my friend in high school. Let's face it.
I'm just imagining someone over in the TDA building being like, just do the grad nights, just do the grad nights. And there's like a high schooler outside the building being like, that's right, buddy,
I'm right here.
do the grad night.
Oh yeah,
I think everybody's right. They're going to do grad night next year if they can.
grad light night.
Grad light night.
Grad
Yeah.
night light.
They're going to turn floodlights on everywhere, and then they can see what's going on easier. All right. San Diego Comic-Con has also been canceled for this summer. I think it was supposed to happen mid-June.
Last week of July.
Last week of July. I'm sorry, I meant mid-July, but it's last week of July. And oh, we got a dog. That's always fun.
Oh, it did.
And my question with that one is obviously probably a good call to cancel this because it's ridiculously packed and there's just no room in San Diego anywhere. Do you think this is a prelude to Star Wars Celebration being canceled as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's almost inevitable. They'll probably go digital on it.
What do you think, Murray?
I'm hoping not. I'm still holding out hope. I don't want to say it's for sure.
I'm hoping it doesn't get canceled either because in my opinion that is the most fun what do they call it? Convention? Is that what it technically is?
And it is later than
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
I mean, it's a
So-
month later. But I think they're probably holding out for the last minute to give their answers. And the reason I don't think they've come up with an answer yet is I haven't gotten a response on if we got press tickets yet. And in previous years for this one, they've been within like a few weeks, I feel like. And I signed up like the moment you could to get press tickets, and I'm pretty sure we'll get in. You know, maybe we won't. But my hunch is they're holding off on this, and they're going to decide once they've got a safe answer, really.
If they do digital, I want to know how I get the free posters if I attend every panel. That's what I want to know.
Every panel?
Every panel.
Okay.
I'll just have multiple monitors going.
I will admit, when it was in Chicago, I really did enjoy just watching things, because remember they had the live stream, and I covered most of it just as effectively from my home office as I did when we were in the actual celebration. And but there's something really fun about being there and getting to be up and close and personal with the droids, and all the other fans are just like, it's one of the most positive fan experiences I've been to. Obviously it's not perfect, but I thought it was one of, like, D23 is great. Celebration is my favorite.
And this is supposed to be my first celebration this year.
So let's hope it happens, huh?
I know, I am.
Who wants some more Daps facts?
Me!
That's facts.
All right,
Daps
so
facts.
our next 3 highest hosts on Geeks Corner. Let's make sure I get this right.
Got
Anybody want to guess who number 4 is?
Katie.
Who do you guess, Murray?
Sebi.
Seb, that's a good one. I reached out to him, but he didn't respond. So yes, Katie is the next highest appearing host when she's been on the show 200 times.
This is my 200th episode.
200th episode. So you came in on my 300th, huh?
So, no, because I haven't been in.
Oh, it wasn't consecutive?
No, because I came on for the first time in October, and
As
then
a
I was
special guest.
and then I was on the week after for the Halloween episode where we had a bunch of people, and then I
That
wasn't
was
on
fun.
again until February, and then I wasn't on again until July.
Great, Scott.
See,
next-
I just never left when I came on. That's the difference.
There was a few episodes where you were not here.
Yeah, you have skipped a couple.
Oh.
Like you've traveled once or twice.
Well, yes, but like I
But
mean
you're-
more at the start. I
Yeah.
just showed up and then consistently kept
And then never
coming.
went away.
Yes. So next after Katie is Haley, who's been on the show 72 times. And after
That's
that,
quite the drop off. My goodness.
yeah,
Right?
you guys have been really consistent. So, pat yourselves in the back. And then after that, I'm just going to keep going. Melanie at 28.
That surprised me.
After that, Murray at
28.
25. Is this 25 or is it 26?
This would be 26.
This is 26. So Murray at 26. Congratulations, Murray. And then Sarah was only 17, which surprised me a little bit.
That surprised me.
Hallie at 6. And our first ever guest host was Kate. And she was on the show once.
I almost texted you to ask if you wanted me
We've
to come,
had certain
Kate.
guests more often than Kate.
Yeah, most of them.
Amanda Jane, we have had a lot.
Yeah, she's always welcome on Geeks. We should get her back.
We should. I almost counted because it was funny as I was scrolling through the episodes. I would be like, Amanda. I'd be like, oh, is that that's Amanda? Is that that's Amanda? Is it Amanda and Kelly? We have had on a lot, which is very, very fun.
That is fun. And,
Those were fun episodes to watch.
and they are fantastic people. All right, let's move on to our next topic, which is all about Disney Magic at Home. Disney has been releasing recipes and books and even theatrical resources so that you can put on The Lion King at home. The Lion King experience that was just announced, I think, this morning. And anyway, all of this to say is Disney is trying to help you bring Disney Magic home like it's never done before. It's not like just taking a balloon home or a hat or something. They're really trying to help you. Marie's like, I have a hat. It's from Disneyland Paris. I
It's a
think,
good
right?
hat.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I thought I remember. I almost did the Disneyland Paris mug tonight, the 25. But Murray enables my mug addiction very effectively.
What do you
But
mean Murray enabled? All of us have given you far
That
too
is
many
true.
mugs.
Yeah, we all
No.
have.
not far too many. You've just given me mugs. But my question for all of you is, what type of Disney magic at home would you like to see Disney offer next as we continue to shelter in place?
You know what I want?
What would you like?
I want the recipe to the tater tots that we had at the
Oh,
Tomorrowland
the late
Terrace
night?
after dark.
The late night menu?
I want the
Those were
recipe
good.
for those tater tots. I think
Those
about
were
them.
really good.
I think about them so much.
Although wasn't that just basically whatever they had left over? So all you need
It
is
was
the
just
tater
like-
tots and then whatever you have left over at your house? Is that
Yeah, just like meat, cheese, and tater tot.
They're kind of tater tot nachos, but more savory than
Yeah.
spicy.
And I want the recipe for the backlot nachos.
Oh, that would be good.
Your
Mhm.
move, Disney.
So you're all about the food and the recipes. That's what you
Yeah.
want, huh, Katie?
Yeah.
Cameron, what would you like?
I would love to see them take either in socially distanced filming or by taking pre-recorded ride-throughs, having Jungle Cruise skippers give narration for every other attraction.
Oh,
Fun.
Oh, kind of like they did with the Haunted Mansion a few months ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of, just for all of them.
I think that would be very fun. Murray.
I think recipe for fried chicken from Plaza Inn.
Ooh, that's a good
That
one.
was a great one.
That's the
And
secret.
I'd like to see a little more, maybe certain ride-throughs if they could do them. Like Carousel of Progress would be kind of fun.
Oh, some of the more classic
ride-through,
stuff.
but yeah.
People Mover.
hmm
I'm on board with that one. I'd like to see a People Mover ride through. I'm trying to think like what I would really. A pretzel recipe would be good. And the cheese sauce.
No cheese sauce.
Yeah, I think the ride. I actually think it'd be fun. I don't know that I would necessarily want to do this, but I think it'd be cool since they did the 3 people doing the Magic Happens parade dance on the video earlier this
yeah.
week or last week. I think it'd be kind of fun if they did maybe choreography from previous shows, like maybe a part of Mickey's Sensational Parade. It's like, here's how you do the, under the sea dance.
Fantasmic.
Fantasmic.
Mark Twain, Fantasmic.
Yeah, like
We needed the
teach-
choreography for that.
Teach some
Oh,
of
I
those
was-
things.
And
Yeah,
if they could send us all
uh,
banners, things.
The Rockettes actually just did something like that. They had one of their dance captains teaching some of the things from their Christmas show at Radio City Music Hall.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
think
really
that
fun.
would be. I think that would be something that people would really enjoy. Or like they've had different. Like there was the High School Musical show that was in Disney California Adventure a few
Oh my
years ago.
gosh.
People loved those
A
dances.
few years ago,
Pixar Play Parade had some dances that I feel like
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb would be great. Like there's a lot of old shows. I'm sure they have archived somewhere that they could pull them out and have whoever's a choreographer back in the day from their living room film this like, hey, this is how you do this dance. And I think people would really like it. But
That'd be fun.
cool. All right, let's keep moving. You want more facts? I think we should do more facts before we get on to the next topic. So how many set locations has Geeks Corner had? Murray, you get to make the first guess.
Is that including, would it be considered sets whenever you've filmed on location at a park?
No, sets,
Okay.
like permanent homes
Like
for
set
Geeks,
sets.
like extended homes for Geeks Corner. Because it's never. Did we include this virtual set, Katie?
No.
So
No.
okay, I'm gonna include that in my number then.
Okay.
These shelter at home set.
Yeah, we're gonna
pieces.
count this as one set.
Okay,
Like this is
then
our.
That's good to know.
That's one extra.
I'm going to say 6.
Okay, 6 is your guess. Cameron,
Yeah.
what is your guess?
6 is also my guess.
6 is also your guess. You guys are under guessing by quite a bit. It's actually 9.
Hmm.
And my guess is, I'm trying to think through all 9.
I can help.
So there's the porch.
Mm-hmm.
There is the office.
Mm-hmm.
There is set A, B, and C. Then there was, what's after that?
Then you would randomly film in the backyard.
Oh, that was a fairly regular one. Whenever it was hot, yes.
And then you moved to the new set.
Yep.
And then there was the episode that for some reason happened in the real room.
Okay, so we're gonna count that as a set 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Then that would put us, and then virtual makes 9.
Mm-hmm.
A few of those I actually had no idea happened.
So 3 of our sets were all in the same studio for quite some time, and it depended on which angle of the studio you were in for which set. And one of them actually was a folding wall that opened up. Actually, 2 of them were folding walls that opened up. And so if you saw behind me a panel, the panel would, that was a fake wall every time. There's a little bit of magic broken. I'm sorry.
Secrets.
Anybody want to guess how many desks I have had through the years?
That'd be 3.
3? Murray, what's your guess?
3.
Katie, what's the answer?
I don't remember.
It is 4. Are you counting
Yeah.
the desk I'm currently using, though?
No.
So that would
I
be
was not
5.
either.
And I
Oh.
Why are you Johnny 5 tonight? Because Mr. Daps has 5 desks through
and
the
I
years.
also counted, even though it is technically the same desk, aesthetically it was different when you had the white desk versus when Haley painted it that brown stain.
That's wrong. It
That's a
was
separate
3.
desk.
No,
separate desk?
I was right. It's 3.
Well, we had the white desk, and then we painted, the big one. Yeah, that was painted
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, the one that Haley did.
So that, you counted that as 2?
Yeah. Because it was aesthetically a different desk. Because it also got the DAPS logo painted on
I
it.
was right.
Well, technically the answer is 4
Technically,
then.
the answer would be 4.
Technically, I was right.
No.
All right, we're gonna keep moving right along there, I guess. How about how many walls of geeks have we had?
This one was
more.
interesting.
Like how many times it's been an episode?
Not
or
how many
just...
times. How many physical
many
wall
actual
of
walls?
geeks have we had?
2?
Murray?
3. I'm gonna say.
2 is the correct
2,
answer.
okay.
Yes, we had to rebuild it when we moved the sets. And then here's the hardest question of them all. How many TARDISes did we have?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Just the 1.
R.I.P. That is
I was going to say, how did I write that note, though?
1 TARDIS R.I.P. Yes. All right. And Katie did all of the research for me this week since I've been literally working way too many hours, just like Cameron has, I think, too.
Watched through all of the seasons of Geeks Corner 4 times.
I'm sorry.
Literally just in the last 36 hours.
That is talent. All right. So Mandalorian is getting a documentary that is coming to Disney Plus next month. And I think we're all fairly excited about this. What is one thing you hope to see in this documentary that will just make it a home run for you? And then as it moves forward, after this, we obviously have another season of Mandalorian coming, and supposedly there's a 3rd season that's being developed right now too, Variety was reporting. And my question is we have the Cassian Andor show coming, we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi show potentially coming still.
Welcome to the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
I'm old Ben Kenobi.
So my second half of the question is what Star Wars story that we don't know about officially yet would you like to see told? But first, tell me what you want to hear about here in the Mandalorian documentary. Cameron, go, because I think you're the most excited about this.
Yeah, 2 things I really want to see in the documentary. One, I want to see more about the Omni set that they filmed on, which is the one with those really cool projections on the background.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was just a really unique way of actually filming it, and I'm sure it was a little bit easier for the actors not to be in front of a green screen. So I'd love to see more of that. And 2, the most important is I want to see the practical stunt effects. There was a very physical show, and I know a lot of the people that are cast in the show are capable of doing a lot of stunts, and of course there were a lot of stunt actors as well. Specifically, Cara Dune's character is awesome, and I would love to see more of the fight choreo there. And then to answer the follow-up question for storylines that we would like to see. It's kind of a cheating answer, but I really don't want to see a lot of the stuff we've already seen. Star Wars is always best when it's being innovative, so we don't really need to get more. There's a lot of storylines available from like Knights of the Old Republic, which I know is a direction they're going to be going with a lot of stuff that would be more fun to explore. But no, new stuff. New stuff's better.
So you want a Knights of the Old Republic? Is that a good?
Yeah, something in that realm. That way,
somewhere
it's not,
we haven't been before.
Yeah, it's somewhere we haven't been before, and it's not in the same way that the sequels we just experienced were progressions of the story. Going that far back makes it interesting.
Totally agreed. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I want to see behind the puppetry of Baby Yoda.
Oh, there you go.
Like, I really, really want to see how it all worked. Because I feel like there's kind of a lot of moving parts there. And also Baby Yoda's really cute. So
do we know who the puppeteer is for Baby Yoda?
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
I just think it'd be hilarious if it turned out to be Frank Oz.
I think there was
I don't think it is, but
puppeteers.
Okay, and then
I was gonna say there was many. I think.
What would you like to see for a future show, Katie?
More Padme Amidala.
No, okay, a Padme show.
Yes.
Murray, what do you got?
I want to see more Baby Yoda in the documentary. However, I want to see the puppetry. I don't want to see the puppetry because
Do you not want to be disappointed or something? Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know if I would entirely, but I'm a little concerned about that. I think it's just I want to know when he's been a puppet, maybe, and when he's not been a puppet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't want to see like a lot of the puppetry because so more Baby Yoda. The world needs more Baby Yoda.
Always.
Cool. And then a new show?
New show. I've been going through a book by I believe it's Claudia Gray, which is of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and their time together as like Master Apprentice. I would actually like to see more Qui-Gon, even like a young Qui-Gon series. Just the book has been developing him really well as an interesting Jedi. So
cool.
Is this the YA series that's been going a long time?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Because I remember reading a book several years ago about from when Qui-Gon picked up Obi-Wan from the Training Academy, which was very good. And that there's a lot of interesting stuff to explore there.
That would be very cool. I would like to see, since you guys kind of took what I was going to say, I'm going to say I would like to see a feature on the music and how it was connected to the old spaghetti westerns and the inspiration behind it, and then also how they recorded it, and that's what I'm going to go with. And for a future show, I would like to see I would like to see the story of Palpatine's master,
Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Yeah. I would like, but not with Palpatine, like his ascension.
Well, if they do Knights of the Old Republic, I believe that's the era of Darth Plagueis.
So it's that far back, huh? Okay.
Yeah, he lived a really long time.
Cool. All right. Well, that's great. And hopefully one of these things might happen. We'll see. But what we do know is going to happen is we've put together something special for you tonight. And we thought since it's the 500th episode, we should bring a little music to the non-set, the virtual set. And so we've been doing this virtual thing, and we're getting a little bit better at it. Not totally, but I'm going to play you what we've come up with. And unfortunately, the three of you are not going to be able to see it. So you're just going to have to sit there and smile, and then I'll tell you when we're back. So we planned this so well. So we hope you enjoy this. This is our 500th episode. Little nod to those who've been watching for quite some time. We hope you enjoy it. Mandolin. 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 Mandolin.
Oh, now I get to play! Oh, you're kind of good. How long does this go? It gets longer. Mandolin. Mandolin.
And there you go. We hope you've enjoyed the reprise, whatever it's called, of Mandolin. I do think, though, I feel a little bit bad. And I feel like there's a couple things that were wrong with that. One, it was really kind of looking backwards. And we like to say here that we like to keep moving forward.
Yep, we made that up. It's us.
We did.
We need
right?
a little update, I think.
I think it did need an update. And the good thing with this, and you guys might want to like hop on the YouTube channel and watch this, is we have the ability to update this in the moment.
Oh gosh.
In fact, we can do this wonderful thing that if it works, we haven't used it in a very, very long time, but it is called Snap Magic. So we are going to try Snap Magic, and hopefully, hopefully it works. So on the we're just going to do it. 3, 2, 1.
Mandolin. 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 Harp. No. Mandolin. 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 Mandolin.
And we are back. It worked both ways. They're still in the past because that's how Snap Magic works, apparently. But I hope you guys like that. That was
amazing. Wow.
You never know what you're going to get on Geeks Corner. Anyway, we hope you have enjoyed this episode. But
you should go to thegeekscorner.com. There are literally 500 episodes of this. So if you're wanting to watch something and you're stuck at home for some reason, please go to thegeekscorner.com.
Go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens, find the recipes that you can make at home, subscribe to our mailing list, and find our Patreon.
And subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Murray and I have been working on a lot of retro Daps from the past videos from years and years and years of videos that we have been collecting, but we hope you enjoyed them. If you have some that you'd like to put on our channel too, we'd love those as well. But that is all the time we have for you this week, so we will see you around the corner.